Hey guys, Charmed Wench here and welcome back to my channel. And today, as you can tell by the title, this is like a whole vlog sort of video. Basically, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know I went to a show recently called Beauty UK, and it's basically a beauty show. There's beauticians, holistic therapies, hairdressers, barbers, you name it, from the beauty industry and self-care industry, they will be at this show. There's lots of stalls, you get lots of discount on makeup and other goodies like salt lamps and scissors if you're a barber or a hairdresser. There's just everything and at discounted prices. I've never been before. It was absolutely manic. I did have a crazy time. It was madness. I did enjoy myself. It was madness more so with the traveling, and the crowds were just, it was insane. What I will do is I will insert part of the vlog, and because I didn't get as much filmed as I would like, there's only a tiny little bit of footage of like us traveling, us getting there, and a tiny little bit of a few stalls. So I asked on Instagram if you wanted to see it all or just the haul that I got from it, and you all asked for the majority of you just said show me it all. So I'm going to show you it all. Obviously this is me filming on a completely different day because I forgot to end the vlog because I have the worst memory, and it was a long day. It was an absolutely awful journey, but I'll explain that afterwards. And so what I'm going to do now is show you the footage, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the haul. So stick around, it's a massive haul and it's a really good haul. So yeah, so I'll let you go and watch the tiny bit of vlog. Hey guys, Charmed Wench here, and today is another vlog. Today we are going to Beauty UK, which is a beauty event in Birmingham. It's literally all about makeup, hair, barbering, you name it, beauty wise, it is where it's at. And I know Spectrum brushes is going to be there, so I'm super excited for that. And Cherry Berry Cosmetics, they look like they have some awesome makeup deals, so I can't wait for that. But I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. I may film a bit of footage. I don't know whether I'll film it with me speaking, but this is what I look like for the day. Went a bit OTT. But I'll show you guys around. It's the first time for me going as well, so, and I've got my daughter with me, so we're going to go and see what it's like. So we've got a bus replacement, which is awesome. What a great start to the day. We've got to go now to the bottom of the road to catch a bus to Birmingham, which I did check the times last night and it said like 2 hours, which is odd because we live about an hour, well, in a car half an hour, but on a train usually it's about an hour-ish, but it's 2 hours. So this would explain why there is work going on at the train station. So we are now going down to get the replacement bus and then go to Birmingham. So let's go. We are now on the train. We had a bus replacement to one station and then we had to get on the train to Birmingham, which is where we are now. So yeah, it's a right nightmare. We should have drove. And now we're just going to wait and get to Birmingham, and then I'll film some more. That's the little update so far. So I'll see you guys later. We're here guys. We've made it finally. So I'm going to show you what I can, where I can. So let's just go along and I'll show you the stuff. vlog part done and out of the way. I know there wasn't much footage, but it was absolutely manic. So before I get into the haul, I'll explain after. In fact, I should, right. The reason it was so horrendous with travel was because they are actually working on the train lines in our local area. So when we first got there, to the train station in our town, it was actually closed, and it was bus, like an alternate bus thing. I don't know, it was a bus. So that took us to one place, then we had to get on the train to Birmingham. But coming back, we got stuck in a town near our hometown, which was about, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes in a car, if that. So we got stuck there. There was supposed to be a bus replacement. It was terribly, there's no signs. There was nothing, you know, the train people didn't know where to tell us to go. So it was horrendous. And when we finally found out, we got back at like 3 to this town. And then when they told us that the bus after 3 wasn't going to be till 6, we were like, what? So it was terrible. Like, I really should get a refund for my train tickets, and I may have to like chase that, but it was horrendous. There was me, there was my daughter, and there was another lady and this young girl, and she was only young, and she may I wonder whether she'll find my channel and watch this, but she was only young. She was like 13. So worried and so sweet. So in the end, me, my daughter, this lady who we've obviously never met before, and this young girl, we're all going back to our town. So we just got a taxi, and we couldn't leave her. I could not. She had no money. You know, my nose ring is, sorry guys, my nose ring's turned around and I've just noticed in the mirror. She had no money. She was on her own. We couldn't leave her. So we took her back in our taxi with us and just reassured her that it's okay, we're not crazy, even though we look like this, because I had obviously all my makeup on from Beauty UK, and yeah, so we took this girl back, and it was just, oh, it was just a nightmare. But the show itself, yes, it was grand. Yes, it was so hard to get to some of the stalls because there was just people pushing people and trying to get in to get the good stuff, and people standing in the way when they weren't even looking at stalls. So it was a bit of a nightmare, but overall I did enjoy it, but more so because I got to meet the Spectrum ladies. If you've watched this, I doubt you will, but they are the sweetest ladies. They are so nice. They looked amazing. They just looked stunning. I loved what they were wearing, and I completely forgot to ask about Spectrum jumpers, because they were wearing the Spectrum sister jumpers, and I would have loved one of those, and I completely forgot because I was just blindsided by all the other pretty things. So what I'm going to do is stop rambling now, and I've got a big haul here, and I'm going to show you, and most of it again is Spectrum, but do you know what, it's Spectrum. It was amazing prices. So what I'll do is I've got some big bags down here. I'm going to grab them. The first thing that I got is some Helen E. If you haven't heard of Helen E, I'm not really big. I don't really know them so much, but they had an offer on pigments, and my daughter had brought, I think she brought some stuff from them before, and she really liked it. So we were looking at all the pigments, and we picked out, it was like 5 for £20. So I let my daughter have 3, and I had 2, because I don't really reach for pigments. I'm more of a palette girl than a pigment girl. So, but I really like, I couldn't find any coloured liquid liners while I was there. I may have missed them somewhere, but I chose these 2 colours. Now that's the first colour, and there is a reason why I've chose such bright colours, and that's the second. So, and we did get a free nail varnish as well. The lady threw one in for us, so thanks for that. But yeah, the reason I got these bright colours is because if you've watched a previous video, you saw that I used eyeshadow as an eyeliner, and I thought it'd be really cool, and I did ask them, because these are like literal pure pigments. I did say, could I sort of wet this, like use a wet brush or use a dry brush and put it over concealer as an eyeliner? And they said yes. They could have just been trying to sell me stuff, but because the colours are just like neon amazingness, I had to try them. So I bought those 2. Now the next thing I got is from a store called Cherry Berry Cosmetics, premium branded cosmetics. So basically they're a store that sells like all sorts of high-end and Revolution. They had some Revolution as well, beauty products. So I picked up 3 things from them, and they are, I got this Too Faced La Matte Colour Drenched Matte Lipstick in the shade Pitch Perfect. So that's the shade, and that's the box. To be honest, I just love the packaging. I'm such a sucker. This was, I think, £10 for this, and I can't remember what they did have like the full retail prices down, but obviously I didn't check that. And I'm just going to try, because it is sealed, I haven't like opened it, I just sort of brought it. So I'm going to wreck the box just to try and get into it to show you guys. So that is the shade. Isn't that gorgeous? It's definitely a me shade, definitely. So I just have to sniff everything. But yeah, that's the first shade. The first product I got from them. Then I picked up a MAC lipstick, and this is a Selena one, and this was $14.50. That's what it looks like on the outside. And the shade is this really nice nudie, like deep nude colour. Really pretty. So I picked that up because I have a few MAC lipsticks, but not many. So I thought, why not buy another one? And then the last thing I got was a Laura Geller Beach Matte Bronzer. I wish they had the foundation there. If they'd have had it, the Baked Balance Brighten foundation. I love that stuff. I am going to buy some more soon. But this is what it looks like. Laura Geller. And then there's the bronzer inside. I've kind of touched it already, guys. So it's nobody else's finger marks on there other than mine. So yeah, it's a nice little bronzer. I thought might be nice for the summer. So I got those. Then I went to Prima Lashes. There were so many lashes, guys. I couldn't even think for the amount of lashes. And I just bought one box, and it was 5 pairs for £4. And these are synthetic lashes. So I bought those. They looked really nice. There were so many. There's some really like crazy amazing thick ones, but sometimes I think when you wear a thick lash, it kind of hides more of your eye look than I prefer. If I've done a nice eye look, I kind of want the colours to be on show a little bit more, so I go for like the wispier, thicker lashes rather than like a big carpet of lash. But that's just my preference, you know. So that was that. And then the last 2 bags, I have these 2 ginormous bags, are from Spectrum. The deals were amazing, and I wish I'd brought more. Like, in hindsight, I would have brought more, because I have since obviously looked online to see how much these are originally, and it's insane. So they did have it written down on the stores as well, but you don't think at the time. You're just like, oh, that's a good deal. So I'm just going to show you. So the first thing I got was a Spectrum Mean Girls set. Hopefully you guys can see that. And it says, you're like really pretty. So, and it's got some really cute brushes. This was £10. I can't remember what the original price for this was, but it's the whole Mean Girls thing. I love it. And it's got the little burn book. I could have bought the burn book with the brushes. I don't know why I didn't now. I wish I had, but I brought that. And then I brought this, which I know looks questionable, but it is Spectrum Liquid Magic, and it is a brush cleaner. It's like vegan brush shampoo for your makeup brushes, and it smells like cotton candy. Is it cotton candy? Yeah, candy floss scented brush cleaner. So that was £5, and I can't remember what the original price is, but I will link it all below so you guys can check it out. But £5. And it smells like candy floss. I needed it. So that's that bag. And the next bag, again, Spectrum, is, oh my gosh, I bought, like, right, okay. I love these so much. So they had some handbags. And the first handbag I got was this one. And it says, "Boo you whore" on it. Obviously, if you know Mean Girls, you will know the quote. Isn't it cute? Like a little chain handbag, and it's all sparkly and super pretty, and I love it. So that was £5, but I'm sure they retail for £25. So it was an absolute steal, and I had to buy it. And I didn't just get one, I got two. Not of the same, but this one says, and it's obviously got another heavy chain on it. This one says, I'm a mouse, duh. I love it. And my little girl, when I got home, my little girl, obviously she doesn't know what Mean Girls is. She just saw, I'm a mouse, duh, and just really loved the bag. And she said, Mummy, can I sometimes borrow your bag? I wish I'd brought her one now. In hindsight, I would have brought her one if I'd have known that she would have loved it. But yeah, she really loved it. And I really love it. And that was £5 again. Then I got some Gretchen Wiener lashes, which are really cute. And I think, did I just pick up one? I think I only picked up one. I was going to pick up two. I wish I'd picked up two. It says, lashes that are so fetch. We can't help that they're so popular. That's cute. I love it. And then the last thing I got from the Spectrum ladies was this Mean Girls. It's like a brush holder. So let me just, it probably would be better if I just open the box and get it out. I'm going to be using it anyway soon, so. And it says, it's like a clear Perspex one. I'm just going to open it and hopefully not blind you with the plastic. And it says, I don't know whether you guys can read it, I'll kind of try and put my hand behind it, but it says on it, on Wednesdays we wear pink. It says on it, on Wednesdays we wear pink. Oh my goodness, I can't speak today. So yeah, that, I couldn't not get it. They had another one, this was £5 as well, I think. And they had like a set of the three all joined together, and I wish I'd got that one as well now. And that was £10 for the one that was like three big Perspex ones. So yeah, I think that is all I got. Oh, we did do like a raffle. There was like a stall that had like a charity raffle, and I forget what the charity was, which is really crap of me. Hold on, is there a card? It's the hairdressers charity. It says, does it say anything? We provide financial assistance and support to hairdressers, former hairdressers and their families facing difficult times due to unforeseen circumstances such as ill health. So it's like a hairdresser's charity. I think that's really cute. And because it's charity, we thought, why not? And it was like a raffle and you always win. So I got this brush, which I will probably not use and probably give to my mum. But I got that. And there was this Being by Sanctuary chili mango and tonka bean hand cream. This, my daughter opened hers on the train because she got the same. And it smells amazing. So I may actually have to use some hand cream because it smells so good. But yeah, that was everything that I got from beautyuk. Gosh, this hair guys, it was hot on the day as well. It's hot in the loft tonight. But yeah, that's everything that I got from beautyuk. Like literally the bargains were unreal. And if you are going to go, you may find that you will spend quite a lot of money. I think in total, I think I spent £100, obviously with travel as well, probably £130 altogether, which I guess to some people would seem like a lot, and to some people it might not seem like a lot, but yeah, that's how much I spent in total. But the bargains were really good, and it was my favourite store. I mean, there was Inglot there. If you haven't heard of Inglot, it's a big company, and we looked at their makeup and it did look amazing. But like it was £36 I think for one highlighter palette, and I was just like, but when we went round to the Spectrum, their prices to me personally were a lot better. You were getting more for your money, which is why I think I went round once and then came back to the Spectrum stand again, which is, if you follow me on Instagram, you'd have seen the picture that I took, because I didn't ask for the picture the first time around. I waited and my daughter said, just ask them, because I said to her, it's the ladies, they own the company, and they've actually gone out of their way like to be at this show and are doing it themselves, you know. And she was like, well, just go and ask them. So I just did. And that's, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the photo of us, and I was the little one in the middle. But yeah, it was fun meeting those ladies, and that was, I think, my favourite stand, to be honest. And because I don't know, I just like their vibe. It was just cool. But yeah, that is my vlog slash haul from Beauty UK. I don't know if I'll go next year. I didn't see anybody I knew, even though a few people I knew. There was another YouTuber going. I think Define Beauty 101 is her channel, and she said she was going, but I think it was just probably too manic. We probably would have missed each other anyway. And she was going with some of her friends, and there was a few people that said they were going, but I didn't see anybody and they didn't see me, so, which is a shame, because it would have been nice to meet a few of you guys. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel and see what else there is to come. But for now, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope you have a great evening.